My name is Dana Burkey and welcome to my YouTube channel. In case you are new here, I'm a young adult fiction author and today's video is all about starting your own YouTube channel. Now, I wanted to do this video because I have had a lot of requests recently, not only from my followers, but also from some of my different friends who are thinking about starting YouTube or recently have. And so today I just wanted to share some information with you guys so you can start successfully on YouTube, or so maybe you can be encouraged to follow your dreams to start a YouTube if it's what you are looking to do. Just to let you guys know, first of all though, just so you kind of know my qualifications, this is actually my second YouTube channel. I had another YouTube channel that I had for just over 2 years. And I had 1,500 subscribers. Unfortunately, that channel was deleted. You can watch the information video on why all that happened. But this channel has just been going for a few months and I have a little over 200 followers as I work to rebuild. On top of that, I also run the YouTube channel for my work. I work full-time at camp, and at camp I actually teach a YouTube club where I help kids understand how to make videos, edit, produce, everything like that. So I have a good bit of experience on YouTube. Obviously, I don't know everything and I probably am not necessarily the source for every single aspect of YouTube, but I'm hoping that this video, as well as future ones about YouTube, will be helpful. I'm actually going to be doing kind of a series where I just share my personal information with you guys, motivation, tips, hints, everything like that, so you guys can hopefully fulfill your YouTube dreams. So anyway, today we're going to look at 4 ways or 4 things you kind of need, 4 ways to help when you are starting your YouTube channel. And I kind of made an acronym for this, and that acronym is S.A.F.E, which of course spells safe. So let's go ahead and get started and see how being S.A.F.E can help you guys succeed on YouTube. So up first is the letter S, and it actually stands for safe or safety. The biggest thing with YouTube is you need to be safe online. First and foremost though, I guess I should say, if you are under 18, you need to make sure your parents involved. They need to be aware of your YouTube channel. They need to have access to your YouTube account, and you should not be posting videos without their permission, consent, and involvement. That's super, super, super important. Even if you are over the age of 18 though, you need to make sure you're being safe online, and one of the biggest ways to be safe is by not giving away personal information. Just fun fact for a lot of you that don't know this about me, Burkey is actually not my real name. It's actually a version of my camp name that I use for publishing books and on social media. So it gives me a little bit of anonymity on my Facebook page and different things like that. Giving away your real last name is not always the best decision, especially when you're younger. Giving away information like the town you live in, the high school you go to, the middle school, elementary school you go to, even things like you're going to go on vacation. You don't need to say where you're going ahead of time. Obviously not giving away your phone number. If you have an email account, it needs to be one that's strictly for your YouTube account. It shouldn't be your personal one. Giving away even your personal accounts for things like Instagram or Snapchat. If it's for your YouTube account, that's one thing, but if it's kind of just your personal one with your friends, which I encourage you to do, make sure that it's not just out there for everyone. Obviously, don't put out your address as well. No one needs to know your address. Those kind of things I feel like are stuff that it feels really good to like tell people sometimes, to be like, oh, you guys should send me birthday presents. Here's my address. Unfortunately, there are people out there on the internet that don't need that information. They will misuse that information. So you need to keep it to yourself. And that's just a really big way to stay safe. And I mean, I don't give out my address to people unless there is a very specific reason why, and I generally have talked to them. And that's me as an adult, even making those precautions, taking those precautions, making those steps, things like that. So being safe right from the start is very important. Make sure that you have an adult involved, and if you are an adult, that you are making informed decisions and not just trying to just put all your information out there in hopes that people will be okay with your information, as in like not abuse it or misuse it or anything like that. So again, the S in S.A.F.E is safe. Up next, we have the letter A, and that stands for authentic. The coolest thing about YouTube is that it is a platform to be who you are. People that do reaction videos, that like to do vlogging or show people their perspective, tend to do really great on this platform because it's their information, who they are, how they are unique. Yeah, there are a lot of people on YouTube that are very like precise and clean and have a script and do all the things, but a lot of times the channels and the videos that seem to really go crazy are the ones where people are just being who they are and just living their life with a camera in front of them. And I think that's really, really important to note, that being on YouTube is not about being the best actress or the best artist or the most you know, famous whatever, or the best at something. It's just about being you and being okay with sharing that with other people. So letting people know your faults or things that you're upset about or whatever the case may be really, really helps. For instance, on my old channel, I actually did a bunch of slime videos and I had a total slime fail. And I was like, I'm still posting this because I'm sure there's other people that can relate to this and are going to appreciate the fact that I posted a fail a lot more than if I was like, here's me perfect, here's me perfect, here's me's perfect. Because, you know, that's not real life. Another really fun, just, or like not fun, but just random example from myself. A lot of times when I'm talking, I forget how to say words. And a lot of times it's because my brain is going so much faster than my mouth can. And so one of my catchphrases or kind of phrases I say a lot is actually, I forgot how to English, because I get so excited to tell you guys all the things that I don't use my words properly. And I think that just is a really like perfect example of like me just being real and being who I am. And I'm not going to edit out all of my mistakes. First of all, because that takes forever. And second of all, because like that's who I am. Like I literally say that in person. A few minutes ago, I was talking to some of my friends and I messed up my words and I was like, okay, I forgot how to use words, but you know what I'm trying to say. And it was like totally normal and fine and exactly how I talk day to day. So whatever it is that you do, be authentic about it. Don't try to put on some fake voice or change your appearance or do whatever just to fit it on YouTube, because people are going to see through that and they're not going to engage with you as much. So make sure you're being who you are, being authentic, and letting people join you for the fun that is you. Up next is the letter F, and that stands for focus. What is your channel about? Obviously, you don't have to just pick one thing, but when you have a YouTube channel that has a focus or a topic that things are really based around, you're going to build an audience much faster, and it's going to be kind of a better environment overall. For instance, my channel is all about cheerleading, and then I also do some stuff about Big Brother during the summer. Granted, I do random life stuff throughout the year here and there. But if you had to ask someone, they would say my channel is about cheer and then Big Brother in the summer. There are a lot of channels that I watch that are not necessarily about any one thing. Some people, it's just like their life and whatever they're going through. Some of my favorite channels, Grace Helbig just does like her life. She's an actress. She does comedy stuff. And it's just like, here's a cooking video, here's a this video, here's a whatever. But that's her. So she's being authentic by doing all the different things. Or then I look at like Mamrie Hart. Like her channel is all about drinking. It's called You Deserve a Drink. And she really focuses on that and it kind of goes with her brand. Or Simply Nailogical, who I'm wearing her nail polish right now. Well, not these fingers, so these fingers. Her channel is all about nail polish. So she focuses on nail polish and now does a little bit of other beauty stuff, but it's nail art and nail information. There's a lot of different channels that are just about slime or just about video games or just about pop culture news. Whatever the case may be, figure out what your focus is going to be so you can really do that well. Pick something you obviously know as well, since that'll really help out with it. But when you have a focus, people are going to know to tune in for something. Like, I could do a lot of random cooking videos or, you know, upload more slime videos or do whatever, but my audience isn't necessarily going to love those things. That doesn't mean I can't do it if I'm being authentic and me, but having a focus just really helps to draw in an audience, because someone's going to want to subscribe to your channel if they know that every week they're going to see a cooking video, or they're going to subscribe if they know you're going to do a video game live stream every day. Like, they're going to want to be a part of that. So it's really going to help to just build your community and your audience by having a focus. And finally, the E stands for equipment. Obviously, in order to do YouTube, you need a camera of some kind. Fun fact, I actually use my cell phone and my old cell phone, and I edit on an iPad. So you don't necessarily need to go buy a $17,000 camera or a $300 camera or a $70 tripod or whatever. You can really work with what you have and still make decent quality videos. So a camera is really important, but one other thing that I find to be really important is actually a light ring. A light ring just helps brighten the entire screen. I'm using one right now. It's a portable light ring I bought online for like maybe $12. And it just really helps videos to appear more clear and, you know, just easier to see, which really ups the quality as well. Another thing that a lot of people use are tripods. I do use a variety of different tripods, both for vlogging and for when I'm stationary. Like right now, my camera is on a tripod, well, my phone. Then there's a lot of other things that you can have, things like microphones. I know there's like the lighting umbrellas, different things like that. But really what it really boils down to is as long as you have a camera, you can get started. And I think that's really important for people to note. And I always try to remind people of that, because if you have a desire to be on YouTube, do it. Like, as long as you have a way to record and upload, do it. Because yeah, you might not have the best editing or the best lighting. The audio quality might be a little off sometimes. Your camera might wobble. But if you're creating content that you love and you enjoy sharing with others, then it's going to be worth it. And eventually you're going to start building that audience. You might start getting better equipment. I mean, my first couple of videos definitely did not have the best audio or the best video quality, but I started working on it more and more, and just tried to like work on lighting and things like that to make my videos a little bit easier to see. And I actually, when I met one of my vlogger friends, she was like, wow, you do everything on your phone? And it was such a compliment, because that showed me that, like, because of the little things I was doing, like getting vlogging stabilizers or tripods or a light ring, it was really making a difference, and people didn't think I was just sitting there with like a cell phone filming, even though I was. So equipment is important, but don't make it so important. It doesn't take all the money in the world to start out on YouTube. Yeah, as you begin to get, higher levels of followers, as you start to make money on YouTube, you can definitely upgrade your equipment, but don't feel like if you don't have a MacBook, if you don't have a vlogging camera, if you don't have microphones, that you can't go out there and shoot videos and do what you love. So equipment is important, but really the camera is the most important, and it can be any type of camera, cell phone, regular or otherwise. Just get out there and do what you love to do, if that's YouTube. So equipment is the final one, but again, doesn't have to be the most expensive equipment in the world. So those are all of my tips for starting a YouTube channel. It's being safe, being authentic, having a focus, and having equipment. Obviously, you don't have to have just one focus, and you don't have to have the most expensive equipment, but being safe and being authentic are definitely ways to really shine on YouTube. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have learned something. In fact, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. In the comment section, let me know, did you like this video? Are there questions you have about YouTube? Are there specific areas you would like to see more of? I'm planning to do a video where I talk specifically about editing, and then a video where I talk specifically about the equipment that I personally use, but please let me know if there are other videos you would like to see as well. Finally, make sure you guys are subscribed with notifications on so you find out as I post more videos. This will be a whole YouTube series, but then I also have a lot of other really fun videos coming up that you guys can stay tuned for. Also, if you have a YouTube channel you would like me to check it out, make sure you guys put it in the comments below. I would definitely love to check out other YouTube channels, especially if you are a cheer tuber, because, gotta support one another. Anyway, I hope this video has been helpful and will encourage some of you guys to go out there and give YouTube a try. Just remember to definitely be safe online, and also be S.A.F.E as well, so you guys can have a fun time and also reach an audience and just celebrate who you are and what you love. Anyway, thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon.